Hello friends, welcome. Thanks so much for joining me here on my YouTube channel. I'm creating a snowman shaker card using some pretty pink Posh products from their latest release. The one that you see here in the photo is Snowman Friends, but at the end I'm going to show you how to use their snowman shaker dies and create an ornament or a tag. So be sure to stick around until the very end if you want to see that. So to create my Slimline card today, I am first going to start by ink blending my background. I'm going to be using white pigment inks for some stenciling, and I want that to have plenty of time to dry. So I'm going to be doing that first. I'm ink blending with Tattered Rose, Worn Lipstick, and Seedless Preserves. This is one of my all-time favorite combos. I just love the slight muted pinks as well as the addition of a little bit of purple in there. Alright, once my ink blending is done, I'm using the Snowfall stencil here. This is new from their latest release, and I'm using some white pigment ink to ink blend the snow onto this background. I'm using a finger dauber. Gives me lots of control. I don't have tiny bristles everywhere. For tiny stencil spaces like this, I think a finger dauber is definitely more helpful to me. So after I've stenciled on those, I also wanted to use the snowflakes from the Snowman Friends set because there are so many beautiful snowflakes on there. So I've chosen 3 and I've put them at random onto an acrylic block, and I'm just switching around the position of my acrylic block to change up the look of where those snowflakes land on my card when I stamp them. I'm going to go ahead and create my shaker window. So here I have a Slimline scallop frames. I'm just going to die cut it once in white. And then what we're going to do is create the window shaker. What I'm going to do now is add a thin adhesive all the way around. This is a double-sided adhesive score tape. So once I've put that in place, I'm going to go ahead and remove the backing and place a acetate sheet over that, and then add foam adhesive all the way around. I've already pre-cut a lot of my foam, so that's why they're already in convenient strips. Next, we're going to fill that shaker window up with some sequins. I've got some sparkling clear snowflakes as well as some sparkling clear confetti from Pretty Pink Posh. Then I'll remove that adhesive backing on my shaker window and then adhere that right over. Now, if I had laid this down perfectly, I would have left that colorful rim or border around my shaker card, but I didn't, so I'm going to go ahead and trim that off. To do this, I'm just lining up the edge of that white frame to the end of my guillotine blades. So then that just creates a nice cut. You can also do that with scissors. No need to pull out your guillotine trimmer if you're afraid to mess up your card frame. Alright, so I've attached this to a Slimline card base, and now we're going to move on to stamping and coloring our images. I'm not doing anything fancy. My only recommendation here is to never leave your snowmen white. They're always color reflecting off the snow, so you can always use a light gray or a light blue. Don't leave it white though, because it always adds so much more interest with a little bit of color. And I'm adding pops of color here and there using some teals, reds, and blues. I feel like there's not a lot to say when it comes to coloring, so when you're watching my videos, it's like a quick reel. I like my videos short and sweet, but I don't know if my viewers like that, so be sure to leave a comment if you're watching and hearing this and let me know what you prefer. I tend to speed up a lot of my processes because I feel like what I do is very, simple and not a lot to explain, so I tend to speed things up so that you can see it and still follow along, but I'm not rambling on. So anyway, I've laid out my snowmen and attached them using strong double-sided adhesive, and that finishes my snowman shaker card. Okay, so at the beginning of this video, I told you I was going to show you how I made a snowman ornament or shaker tag using the snowman shaker die. So I have pre-cut a bunch and did a lot of work off camera. I did cut off the branches on his arms for a few of them to do the shaker portion. So what I've done so far is layer 6 die cuts together, and then I've colored the branches for his arms brown. What I'm doing now is using the negative from the inside of the snowman and roughly drawing the outline. I'm not drawing it right butt up to the paper. I moved out a little bit just to make sure that I give myself enough space for gluing to the snowman frame that I've already created. So I added glue, added my one frame or piece of acetate on top, and then now I'm adding another frame to sandwich the two together. And before I do the other side, I'm going to go ahead and add my shaker elements. This time I'm just adding the sparkling clear confetti, and then I'll go ahead and repeat that step, adding adhesive, adding that shaker frame or window acetate piece, and then adding more adhesive, and then adding that final snowman frame to go ahead and create that see-through shaker. Okay, so now quick tip on his face and inlaying intricate pieces like this where you need to have the positions in the right place. I die cut the face from a piece of cardstock, and then I die cut that snowman frame to get that body in there so I can go ahead and nuzzle that negative into the shaker frame so that I can position my snowman face just right. If that makes sense, I hope that made sense. So I colored his nose with some orange Copic markers and the eyes and mouth pieces with some black Copic markers. And then when you go to do the other side, you just want to flip that negative space over so that his nose is positioned in the same place but flipped around. And then we have this see-through tag or ornament. Now he does come with a hat. I left that part off and can add him later, but I just wanted to show you the actual process of making the see-through shaker tag or ornament. It'll be really pretty on a Christmas tree reflecting lights, and I thought that was super fun to share with you. So that finishes my projects for today. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know about the speed of my video. Do you like it short or do you want it longer? I just don't like to ramble on, and really these voiceovers are so much work. Just being honest. Okay, I'm linking 2 more videos here for you if you want to see more. Thank you for watching. Otherwise, have a great day. I appreciate you spending some time with me. And be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Thanks so much. Bye.